lawyer and human rights activist Tope Tomokon has advocated that people should be allowed to enjoy the freedom that true democracy represents. According to him, he said Nigerians have the right to assemble and protest today, which is June 12th. The activist disclosed this in an open letter to the Inspector General of Police regarding the planned June 12th protest. He explained that June 12th will not be for in-house assignments or hall symposium, noting that in all the civilized parts of the world, public rallies and non-violent protests are part and parcel of democracy. He also said this June 12th, this day that has now been officially given recognition as a National Democracy Day, will not for in-house assignment or hall symposium. It is a day when the people will be allowed the freedom that true democracy represents, the freedom to speak out and the freedom to assemble. In all the civilized parts of the world, public rallies and non-violent protests are part and parcel of democracy. While the government at various levels should be free to have their own programs like gathering of people together in halls for talk show or symposium to discuss issues that relate to the memorials of June 12th, that regrettable annulment, the issues bedwelling the people today have crystallized beyond talk show and symposium on the reverberation of the memories of how the winner of June 12 election was denied the presidency. He stressed that people are still angry. The issues today are more monstrous and more daring than ever. The issue of kidnappings and killings across townships and villages of the country, which we now emphatically call banditry instead of using appropriate words like bloodbath, bloodshed across the nation, and general insecurity in the country, which does not even spare our soldiers and our police officers and other law enforcement agents, are now issues that call for national mourning and walk to freedom by way of marching on the streets of the country to call for an end to these killings, insecurity, and fears and death in the land. People are still angry, no doubt, but while there is life, there is hope. But when life is not guaranteed again with these killings, these kidnappings, this banditry, both in the north and now in the south, the assurance of life is now very low for everyone. This is against this background that it is of almost necessity to allow the people to express themselves, to choose how they want to observe their Democracy Day. If the government cannot choose how to celebrate the Democracy Day, the civil populace too must be allowed the freedom to choose how to celebrate theirs, and that is the only thing that can be democratic. If the people choose to be in the street peacefully to protest against the killings in the land, kidnappings, among other challenges of bad governance in the land, the only role of the police would play as civilians in uniform is to be with the people, to march side by side the people, to ensure there is no object or anything like hijacking the protest. Tope urged the police and all the security outfits in Nigeria who might be sent out on June 12th today to maintain orderliness. I therefore urge the police and all the security outfits in Nigeria who might be sent out today to maintain orderliness, to stop and desist from the barbaric and unpatriotic act of pulling the trigger on fellow citizens during peaceful protest. The only complementary role you have as suffering but silent fellow citizens in uniform is to protect the protesters in the course of exercising their civil duties and ensure they remain non-violent and safe. We have had enough killings in this country, and now it's not the time to aggravate this situation of national anger by meeting peaceful protesters with combats and bottoms. We are all fighting for better Nigeria together, where the citizens, the civilians, the police, the army, and all others will have safe country and live a safe and more secure life. He added, thank God though you said in a civilized world. Is Nigeria a civilized country? Better advise the youth, Mr. Lawyer. Someone just dropped that. All the Amajiris are out now saying rubbish. It's only few of the Northerners that are sensible, and I commend them by their comment. You shall know the terrorists who are after violence and killings like their presidency. Where have we gotten it wrong? Was it the way it was years ago? What is wrong with our security forces? For goodness sake, God, please help us all. But don't deprive others of their right not to protest, blocking roads and disrupting traffic flow is denial of right too. All right. Someone replied to that. You are right, bro. I am sure military men will respond to them in language they understand if they try to deny other of their rights of not joining the protest. So guys, I'm going to drop it here for now. Let's hear from you. Hit the comment section and don't forget to give us thumbs up. Thank you very much for listening.